Thank you for allowing me to submit testimony relating to regular random post-election audits. I would also like to thank Senator Tomczyk for leading the Senate version on the bill. I'm guessing that he submitted written testimony. I don't know if he's going to be here this late in the day with the snow and all. Perception is not reality, but perception has the force of reality. This common sense truth is important for us to consider when it comes to elections. Our democracy depends on citizens believing that our elections are fair. Without this belief, the legitimacy of government is threatened. There were questions of legitimacy following both the 2016 and 2020 presidential elections. Repeated and continued questions regarding the veracity of elections will erode public trust and potentially reduce electoral participation. Policies and practices which build trust are inherently nonpartisan and beneficial for democracy. The Center for Democracy and Technology stated, quote, "Post-election auditing is the strongest way to generate public evidence that an election was conducted properly and that the outcome was correct. Post-election audits assess various qualities of the election, such as whether cast ballots were counted properly and whether election processes have been properly followed. As we begin the 2024 cycle," this is their quote continuing, "we must prepare for the possibility of a repeat scenario in which losing candidates cast doubt on election procedures. Election officials, state legislators, standards-making bodies, and civil society must ensure that post-election audits are widespread and conducted with care, transparency, and integrity. Good communication about election procedures and audits is also key for ensuring that elections are trusted by the public," end quote. AB 749 is a bill that would require regular random post-election audit after every general election. As stated by the Center for Democracy and Technology, post-election audits are a key tool in building trust in the election process. We've all been in a situation where you know that your work will be examined by a boss or an auditor. Though you've been working hard at your job, the news of a possible inspection, leads you to make sure that your work is not just done, but done well. Good workers have nothing to fear from inspections, and still the awareness of that inspection helps them work harder. Sloppy workers do fear, and audits lead them to better performance. If this is true of any job, it should certainly be true of one of the most important jobs in our political system, that of running free and fair elections. But instead of waiting for someone to think that there was a wrong that occurred in the election, we should have regular random audits. This would remove any partisanship from the equation, as audits would be routine rather than called for when one side believes a foul has been committed. To date, 34 states have some form of post-election audit, so this is not abnormal. Having the nonpartisan independent legislative audit bureau perform the audit, it seems to me, would also build trust in the election process due to their audit experience and training. In other words, auditors do really good at auditing. Make sense? The Legislative Audit Bureau was frequently consulted in drafting this bill. I can't even tell you the number of times we met with them discussing these possible procedures. They have stated that their office could handle this audit within the current budget, as the audit randomly selects only 4 counties and only 1 city and 1 village from each county to audit. So it's not like we're conducting a statewide audit. It's very, very limited, and it's random. The random nature of it is such that you don't know who's going to be drawn, and that drawing will take place after the election, so it's not like you would know in advance. The bill also clarifies that the Audit Bureau can physically handle materials but cannot remove them from the office where they are located. Thus, their inspection would not constitute a change of possession. This was a concern raised in the audit of the 2020 election and has been addressed accordingly. This audit procedure would help assure the people of Wisconsin that our elections are fair. They need to have confidence that there is accountability in the process, and AB 749 provides that accountability, which is important to the people of Wisconsin. And accountability should be important to us.